I'm glad you're watching this week. This whole month, I'm sharing success clues that I believe will help you receive a promotion from the Lord for the next thing that He has for your life. You know, I've been reading stacks and stacks of testimonies and emails from some of you writing in and telling me what God's doing in your life and some of the dreams and the goals that are actually happening, or you're pursuing things that once seemed so far away, but now you're actually pursuing them. And I love that. And it just makes me so happy to see you going for it. So what I'm sharing with you this month, this whole month, is another success principle that I believe can take you even further in the plan of God for your life. It's going to sound so simple, but I'm telling you, it's profound and it comes straight from the Word of God. You know, I was reading a book from Rick Renner not too long ago, and it's about promotion. And I just happened to flip to this chapter and went right to this. And he was saying that anytime he's getting ready to promote someone to a leadership position, somebody to a higher executive position in his ministry, he said one of the first things he does is he takes a visit to their house, unexpected, a surprise visit to that person's house that he's considering for promotion. And when he knocks on the door, he said, when they open that door, I can tell by the look on their face if they're excited to see me or if maybe the house is such a huge mess, they really wish I would have called ahead of time. But here's what he said. Based on the condition of their home, when he walks in and sees the condition of their home, he said it helps him make the decision on whether or not he wants this person on his team in a leadership role. Interesting, huh? He said that when he sees just a mess everywhere and dog hair and cat hair and stuff piled up and dishes full in the sink, and he said when he sees that type of home, it makes him realize, you know what? Me and this person don't think the same. And I don't think I want them on my team at this level. So then he said, if he can't make it to someone's house that he's considering for leadership, he said then he'll just make a surprise visit to them one day at the office. And he'll say, hey, can you take me for a ride in your car to lunch? Bring me back to the office? He said, when I get in their car, I can tell right then whether or not I want this person on my team in a leadership role. Why? Based on the condition of their car. He said if the car is disgusting, you know, and there's old food in there and Coke cans and all this stuff, he said, then I don't want that person on my team at that level. Well, I want you to know that clutter blocks success. Clutter blocks success. It's very costly. It could even cost you a promotion or a job. Well, I believe that there are simple things we can do to clean up the clutter in our lives. And it's not just a matter of having a clean physical space. Like I have a lot of junk on this little set right here today, and it's grossing me out. You have no idea how bad I want to stack these magazines up. But you know, cleaning up the clutter, it's not so much about, oh, in your house nice and clean and organized. No, every time you have a mess, just a mess in your physical surroundings, it robs you of your energy and it steals your peace. Now, I was reading something from Bill Chandler, and this is the way he defines a mess. He said a mess is any disagreement between the way you desire your life to be and the way it actually is. A mess is a disagreement between the way you desire your life to be and the way it actually is. Now, see, here's the thing with a mess. When you have a mess somewhere in your life, in your physical surroundings, a mess can be anywhere. It could be in your car, it could be in your kitchen, your purse, your garage, your closet, your emails, your filing cabinet, your checkbook. Messes can be everywhere. And when you have a mess, which you know is the disagreement between the way you desire it to be and the way it actually is, when you don't do anything about that mess, it nags on you. It nags on you even mentally because you know you need to do that. You dread even opening that closet because it grosses you out. You don't even like digging in your purse. You can't find anything because it's such a mess. Well, it does. It robs you of your energy and it steals your peace. Well, we also can have messes, not just in our physical surroundings, but you can have mental messes, which could be stuff like your weight could be a mess. Your marriage could be a mess. Your career could be a mess. Certain family relationships could be in a mess. And all of those messes that are in our lives, they rob us of our energy and they steal our peace. Not only that, they prevent you from moving on towards the future that God has for you because you're just so bogged down with all these messes, all these things that you know need to be done, but you keep putting them off. or it just drains you. That's all I can say. I know that feeling even at home when certain areas of the house are a mess. It steals my peace instantly. And my husband knows when I come back from a trip, as soon as I walk in our back door and the kitchen's right there, I want to walk into a home so badly. I want to walk into a home that promotes peace. Like right when you walk in, the kitchen is clean, the table's cleaned off. That just makes me go, I'm home. But when I walk in, and there's dishes in the sink and food all over the countertops and it just grosses me out. I'm just like, before I even put all my bags down, I start putting things away. Well, I believe that if you'll get the clutter cleaned up in your life, you'll have more peace, you'll have more energy, and you'll be more focused to go after the plan of God for your life, the bigger things that He wants you to commit your time to. If you're spending all your time trying to clean up messes, how can you spend the time you need to pursuing those big dreams and goals? So let me just tell you a quick tip that I learned. And, years ago when I went to a marriage counselor, when my marriage was falling apart, my counselor told me something, 5 words, I think it's 5, that helped me so much. He said, fight fear with a plan. Fight fear with a plan. Now, I have used that in so many areas of my life, not just one. It works in so many areas, even with cleaning up your messes. You fear that your messes are too overwhelming, you don't even know where to start, then fight fear with a plan. Here's what I recommend, that you make a list of your physical messes. You go through every room in your house. You can even use your phone or you can use a piece of paper or whatever. Go through every single room in your home and make a list of the messes. Now get it all on paper. And what I mean is you could go in your master bedroom and you could write at the top, master bedroom. Now what is it that needs to be done? Well, you need to hang up the clothes that are hanging over the chair. You need to make the bed. You need to dust the mini blinds off. They're full of dust. You need to dust off that ceiling fan. You need to clean off everything that's on the nightstand. Stack all those magazines up. Put those books away. Put those clothes in the laundry. Vacuum the floor. Spray air freshener. Make a list of every single thing that needs to be done in that room and that room alone. Don't look anywhere else. Just focus on that one room. Put the shoes in the closet. Do everything. Then make a list of every room. Go in the bathroom and look at everything that needs to be done and write it down. Don't do anything yet. Just make the list. Go through every room in your house. You know what's interesting? I've read this principle in several success books. People who are just teaching you how to be a success in life, they talk about getting organized, cleaning up, making a list of your messes, things like that. Well, then, after you have it all written down, then schedule a day to get started. And I always say, why not today? Why? Because Jimmy Lyon says tomorrow's the only day in the year that appeals to a lazy man. Why not start today? You might say, well, Terri, I don't have time because that room's going to take me like 7 hours to get it the way I want it. Well, my next step is schedule 20 minutes. Set the alarm on your phone for 20 minutes and get started on that one room. Don't look at any other room in the house, just that one room. And do it for 20 minutes. Having that alarm set, having that little deadline, it's going to keep you motivated. You're going to see just how much you can get done in 20 minutes. And then stop. Don't do anything else. And then tomorrow, set your alarm for 20 minutes and do it again. Do it again. Stay focused on that one room until you feel good about it, till it brings you peace. You're proud to walk people into that room. And let me just tell you this. A lot of success coaches and different organizing experts, they recommend this. Start with the room that you spend the most time in. If that's the kitchen, if that's the family room, your bedroom, bathroom, whatever it is, start with the room you spend the most time in. And also, don't start with a dresser drawer or a cabinet. Start with what's visible to the eye. That way you'll stay motivated to finish. So, Clutter Clean-Out in 20 minutes. Get started today.